Welcome to the HighTower product tutorial series. Let's take a look at the Forecast family of products. The Forecast family is able to take you from the lunchroom to the boardroom, all with the same great design and functionality. And when it comes to creating a cohesive space, nothing beats family. As we introduce you to the Forecast series, we want to first draw attention to the most important aspect of this product collection, the FDA motto. This philosophy is the center of the design intention for this awesome family of products, and the main reason why it's become such a popular series. It's the classic form follows function philosophy with a clever twist. First F, function, D, design, and then A, aha. Designed by Copenhagen design team Strand Niels Hvass, each Forecast family member first and foremost needed to have a clear and simple function when being used in high-traffic spaces. After function, each piece in the family has a fantastic design story. The lines of the shell are consistent from lunchroom stacker to executive boardroom swivel, creating a really strong design continuity throughout the series. Anything unnecessary or bulky has been removed from the design. And finally, aha. Clever touches in the design mixed with ingenuity in manufacturing that make the user say aha. For us, it's not enough to just offer products that are cool, durable, or comfortable. We know that our clients also want products that are clever. So whether you're discovering a hidden feature or being surprised by the comfort, we promise that this chair is going to surpass your expectations. So now that you know our fundamental FDA motto, we can begin by introducing you to the Forecast 4 and Forecast Line stack chairs. The Forecast 4 is a four-legged stacker with either an exposed polyamide shell or lacquered bentwood shell, as well as a fully upholstered or seat pad version. The bentwood frame is pressed formed from sustainable birchwood and available in clear lacquered birch, cherry, walnut, as well as the Grade 8 standard HighTower lacquers. For maximum durability in high-traffic spaces, we recommend the polyamide shell version. This polyamide plastic, available in 6 standard colors, is reinforced with 13% fiberglass, which increases the flexibility and resiliency of the shell. A full-size adult can even stand on the crease of an inverted plastic shell, and though it'll basically flatten out, it would pop right back into shape. Aha! Another great attribute of the polyamide shell is that it can easily be recycled. In particular, the seat can be ground and reused for new seat shell production. The limited environmental impact doesn't stop there. The chrome frame has 0 VOCs from the finishing process. The optional linking device for the 4 is super easy to use and a great way to quickly make the most of a flexible space, whether it's an auditorium, classroom, or cafe setting. The Forecast 4 stacks up to 12 on the floor and up to 20 on a trolley. But there's another option for lunchroom or cafe seating that maximizes your space even more. The Forecast Line is the sled-based version of this stacker and also allows the user to link the frames when used in an auditorium or flexible training space, this time by linking at the base of the frame. Believe it or not, the Forecast Line with a polyamide shell and no upholstery stacks up to 40 high on the Forecast trolley. Even when it's stacked to its max, it's still quite compact at only 5 feet 6 inches tall, making it easy and effortless for most everyone to reach the top chair and lift it down. Like its four-legged counterpart, the first thing you'll notice when sitting in the Forecast Line is the great flex of the back. The fantastic movement of the shell makes it a very comfortable stacker. The second thing you should notice is that the sleek folds incorporated into the design of the shell give the chair a very dynamic and sleek look. If you flip the chair over, the welded undercarriage of the stacker is also very clean. Attention has been given to every single angle. The front crossbar was purposely positioned higher up on the frame than most super stackers because a user tends to be most comfortable sitting with their feet tucked underneath them. It's an almost automatic thing people do when they sit in a chair. A crossbar is imperative for durability so that the sled base doesn't splay out when someone sits in the chair. Most other stackers, though, have the crossbar lower and it hits the back of the user's ankles. Ouch! Next, notice how the sled-based stacker has small metal spacers incorporated into the frame. When stacked, the spacers will prevent the next shell from resting fully on the seat pad below. Since the chairs hover above the next unit, you'll never see the indents on the seat pad of the chair even after weeks or months of being stored on the trolley. Function, design, aha! The Forecast stackers are also available in an outdoor version with galvanized frame. Take a minute to review the corresponding specification sheet to see all of the options available for the Forecast stack chair. You'll be able to choose from the available shell colors, base options, armed and armless, seat pad or fully upholstered, and more. The Forecast tables are covered in more depth on the next video, but you'll see here how brackets are incorporated into the underside of the tabletop so that the chairs can be suspended off the floor. Instead of lifting, flipping, and resting your chairs on top of your clean table surface, we think you should be able to simply hang them beneath the tabletop. It's a simple concept that saves everyone time and money. Easy to use, to vacuum underneath, and you won't scratch the table surface. Beyond the stacker, the polyamide shell is also used on casters. This version is called the Forecast Wheeler. Let's take a look. The Forecast Wheeler was designed specifically for the education market, but we think it's an excellent option for teaming spaces requiring mobility and informal meeting rooms as well as classrooms and labs. The Wheeler seat is the same as its stacking counterparts and available with all the same great colors and options. The durable 5-star black die-cast aluminum base rolls very smoothly, and the height adjustability of the seat goes from a standard 17.5 seat height to a taller 22-inch seat height. With or without upholstery, this is a fantastically priced chair starting at $495 list. Wheeler is also compatible with the suspensions featured on the Forecast tables. Continuing on in the series, the stackable Forecast bar and counter stool options also use the same great polyamide shell as the stacker, so that you can continue the aesthetic of the series throughout your space. The seat depth and width are actually identical to the stacker, but the back has been cut down slightly to be more proportionally appropriate, while still providing plenty of support. Seat pads and fully upholstered shells are available if desired. Unupholstered units will stack approximately 8 units high on the ground. In public spaces and corporate lunchrooms, it's well known that offering a variety of seating heights encourages more interaction among the users. A table at standing height is oftentimes more welcoming and comfortable for people than a formal cafe height table, and opens the path for communication among peers. The Forecast family of tables and chairs allows you to satisfy everyone's needs. All of the versions we just talked about are available with a mirror chrome or custom powder-coated frame. Imagine a coral red bar stool with a brightly patterned upholstered seat pad and a red powder-coated frame. Custom polyamide colors are also available for quantities of 200 or greater. Forecast is stocked at our warehouse in North Carolina and part of our quick ship program designed to meet the needs of those projects with tighter lead times. When you return to the tutorial page, be sure to click on the next videos to learn more about the upholstered meeting chairs and corresponding tables within the Forecast family. Thanks for taking the time to learn more about Forecast.